and welcome to this episode of the Gunman Raw. So today we're going to be continuing on with this job, the one that I started on yesterday. So I did the base coat video yesterday, and today we're doing the clear coat. So yeah, the colour blended out quite nice. The colour is 636R from memory, that was the paint code, and it's switchblade silver metallic on this VF Holden Commodore. So as you can see there, pretty straightforward job, 2 blends, a new bonnet, a new guard, and that was actually the original bumper. So yeah, pretty clean job, and it's coming along nicely. I'm actually doing a little couple of spray outs at the same time, so I'll do this now. We had some guy come in with a Harley Davidson yesterday, and he wanted something, I don't know, to just sort of make it look cool. And I've got some flakes out the back there, so I thought I would do a few spray outs. See, we can let him choose which one he likes. We thought that the candy, I had a pre-sprayed candy, and it was just a bit too much, the red candy, and they actually came up with this idea themselves. And I think that's a very small flake, but it will suit that bike better. I'm not gonna lie, I think they were right. They were definitely onto something. That silver flake looks good. The small silver flake looks quite good. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. I did notice there was like a little bit of a dusty mist of silver overspray on these blends, so I'm just going to tack rag the blends, not the rest of the job. What I'm probably going to do is hold off the edge with the silver, with the clear on the first coat, mainly because it's a silver. Like most of the time, the regular viewers will know that I just put 2 full coats up to the edge. I used to just put 1 up to the edge, but then I just started putting 2. It's actually something that I saw another painter do, and I'm like, well, it does kind of make for a better job, like less sort of sand piling, that extra coat of clear. But on jobs like this, on the silvers, I'll still keep off the edge where possible. Anyway, this is a colour card that I'm keeping to put in my little library. And I might even start with the bonnet. Now the inside of the bonnet doesn't get any true pack clear. Oh yeah, I'm using the GPG too. Why not? To clear up 0.9 of the reducer, so 3 to 1 to 0.9. I'm using the D8173 clear, which is a PPG Deltron, that clear over there. Just making sure that there's no dry spots. Down the bottom there, it's not. So you still want you want a fully closed coat, but just so it's just closed. So I'm going to keep it off that edge like I mentioned, but we do a flick. You don't want to do a dead stop. You can actually get profiling even from your first coat to your second coat if you do a dead stop. But yeah, I think I must have mentioned that this gun is better than the FLG5 in a previous video, and I had somebody say, but is it as good as the Pro Light? And I mean, you be the judge at the end of the day. Like, you look at the finish it's capable of. In some ways you could nearly say that it's better, because your Pro Light only comes in 1 1.23 and 4. Whereas this gun here, you can get it in a 1.3, I think it comes in 1.2, 3, 4, 6 and 8. So on that level, it's better. But the versatility of all the air caps, Pro Light's better. I did put a little bit of rocket in this, so that should be drying down pretty fast. Plus it's just a little test. Spray out card anyway, so the reason I've got half of that masked off, sometimes they clog up pretty quickly with the flake. So yeah, the reason I got half of it masked off is so that we can do like one section with heavier flake and one section, like he might say he likes the real heavy flake, or he might say he likes the less flake section, but see what he says. I'm just going to keep smashing coats on, why not? I'll do one more coat over it. I think that's probably too much. I reckon we probably want something in between those two, to be honest. Yeah, that's probably a little bit excessive, that one. Moving away, what are you doing? Stay there. Anyway, I'm going to go clean out the base coat gun, and I'll be back here in 5 minutes. I nearly forgot to put the first coat of clear on the door. Ah, Danny mate, your mind's not on the job, you're thinking about your flake. All good. So it's probably been a good 10 to 15 minutes in between coats, because I ended up actually doing another spray out here. I showed this is the one that I had last time. I showed that to my boss and he said that's probably, even that one's probably too much. So he said do another one with a lighter metallic. I think he's right. It probably does actually look better with the less. But for whatever reason, when we did candy over flake, the more flake looks better. That'll be handy to have in the colour library. So I actually wound the fluid in one full turn. What you do is you wind it all the way out, you start winding it in until you start feeling it pushing your finger, and then one turn in. That's what, when I say one turn in, that's what I mean. Deliberately not putting any clear on that inside edge because it doesn't need it. That stays matte. It doesn't go shiny. No, I might even run out actually. I might have to mix up more for that bumper. But it's all good. coming along. It looks clean too. A nice clean job. You gotta love them ones. They don't all come out that good, but I guess it makes you appreciate the good ones. Something like that should work. Make sure we get these edges. I'll definitely have to mix some more up. I can't even believe that, man. I can't believe I just ran out. Back in a sec. So I don't know exactly how much of that was lost, but maybe just this. I had to put an extra little bit of clear over that bonnet because I ran out. I put the clear over the bit where I ran out, and then another quick coat over the rest of it, and then put the second coat of clear on the bumper. But yeah. What a beast, mate. The GPG. GP1 air cap, 1.3 fluid, 1 turn in on the fan, half a turn in on the fan, 1 turn in on the fluid, and yeah, I've got that clear flowing again, mate. I've got to get the right viscosity. It can catch you out. But I reckon that looks cool. That one actually looks really cool. I think that actually looks better than these ones with the more flake. It's nearly overkill. I reckon it's just got that better effect. That one looks really good, I think. Yeah, it's funny how with the candy it needs more flake, but without it needs less. That's a nice job, guys. That's a really nice job. That's why Gunny's on the big bucks. Nice, clean job. There's barely anything to even denib in it. Put it back together, 5 minutes, nib 1 or 2 nibs out of it, and that's it. All I could really even see in that bonnet was one here. There we go, that's all I could see. Nice glassy looking finish. Nice and flat. That bumper looks great too, considering it's the the original bumper off the car. There was a few stone chips, but we fixed them all up. Have a look at that, baby. How clean's that? It's like one nib in the entire bonnet. Must be doing something right. The paint gods are smiling on me today. That's a good way to start the Wednesday, mate. Whoop whoop! Rightio guys, until next time, if you would like to support the show, go check the link in the description, go buy some merchandise, hit the thumbs up, be sure to subscribe. Until next time, get out there and paint some shit. Gunman out. Mate, PPG and Virobase, best system. Best system on the market, mate. wondering, these are Hollywood flakes, 0.8. So spray guns direct through them, they're Hollywood flakes, 0.8 micron.